Good morning everyone and welcome to another vlog. Today we are traveling over to Berlin for Droidcon Berlin. So we're going to be heading down to London. We're going to be flying out of London City, flying on a nice Embraer 190. I do love that plane. So small but so cute. And we're also flying in BA's European business class. So I'm going to be doing a review of that separately as well, so make sure to look out for that video. But yeah, we've got lots to get done today. We're going to travel over. Come along with me. We're also trying a little bit of a different recording kind of format this time, so we're going with higher frame rate, lower resolution at just at HD. I'm going to see how that works as well. Like I say, constantly evolving, constantly trying new things to try and get the best quality just from my phone. That's the thing. I'm doing all of this on my phone. This event is also kind of quite special because it's the event where I first started making content last year. So it's now been officially a year since I've been making content. Last year that was just short form on TikTok really, and a couple of maybe shorts on here as well. So we're now at a full year since I've been doing this kind of full video content creation, and I love it. It's been great fun, and thank you very much for everyone that's been coming along with me. All right then, let's get down to London. So we're here at London City Airport. Love this airport. Bags checked in, as you saw, massive bag, but that's life. So we'll get checked in and we're going to head up to security, and I'll see you airside. So as this is our first kind of vlog from London City, I thought I would do a full walkthrough of the airport. It's not very long because it's not a very big airport, but this is where you come straight into after security. You've got your duty free on the left, which is not a bad size duty free. There's still a good amount of stuff to look there, and plenty of seating to the right as well. Bearing in mind, of course, that there really aren't many flights coming out of here. This is probably the busiest I've seen it in a long time, so you know that gives you an idea. There's still plenty of space. Some view shops, all your normal kind of things that you will find at an airport in the duty free side of things. So nothing super amazing. I did notice to the right there that they're doing some work and bringing in a few new restaurants and stuff as well. And also directly in front of us, there's some work going on. So that's kind of cool. There's going to be some new bars, some new restaurants, that sort of thing going on, which is interesting. And then this is where kind of the main stretch of gates are. Basically behind me as well, you go for a number of gates, which actually turns out to be where our gate was. But this is kind of the main walkthrough for lots of the gates. You've got your normal kind of seating at the gates, and you've also got some bars and restaurants kind of dotted along this space as well. So there's somewhere to get a drink or something to eat. There's lots of kind of different places to look at. Really a pretty good little airport. I really enjoy it here. It's nice and quiet. There is no lounge, and arguably you don't really need a lounge. So you know, that's something to think about if you really are the kind of person that wants to use the lounges and wants that kind of free food and stuff that you get with a lounge. But I don't think it's necessary here. It's quick to get through security. It's quick to get to the plane. It's quick to get to the airport. Don't really have to worry too much about spending lots of time here, unlike Heathrow and that sort of thing. So we're now airside, very smooth as always. Even with checking in a bag, it took no time at all. And They've got the new scanners here as well, which means you don't have to take anything out of your bag when you're going through security. So your laptops, your water, all that sort of stuff stays in your bag. Super simple, super speedy. Basically walk through. Lovely. Love it here. One of my favourite airports. Of course, very short runway, not many flights, so I don't get to fly from here often, but still, it's a great treat.
So it wasn't long and it was time to get boarded. It was a very full flight, so they were doing the usual, if you kind of sacrifice your cabin bag and have it checked, they'll let you board early. But we're heading to the front of the plane. We are actually flying in BA's business class today, so we're going to give that a go. There is going to be a full video, I have already sort of mentioned that, giving my opinions on the BA business offering on the Embraer, but we did also manage to get a front row seat, so a little bit of extra leg room as well, which is nice.
And we have made it to our hotel. Not a bad flight, actually. Okay, we were delayed by about 40 minutes, which kind of sucked, slowed things down. But the flight itself took about 20 minutes less than normal, so we made up some of that time. Not bad. Plus, of course, I did have to hang around to get that absolutely massive orange suitcase. It took a long time for baggage to come through. I hate flying with checked bags. It's so annoying. It takes so much longer. But such is life. So, we're here now, and of course, that can mean only one thing. We're in the hotel. It's time for the hotel room tour. So here we go. Here is the front door. Interestingly enough, here, instead of having a key card, they're just using PIN codes. So you just have to remember the PIN code to get into your room. I'm not really a fan of that. I do prefer key cards. But that's the door, and then we have a little bit of kind of storage space, a very small hanger, cup, some extra towels and a hairdryer. And then in here we have the bathroom, and there is me. We have this nice big mirror. I actually quite like this as kind of a feature wall. The sink and towels and all that sort of stuff. And then we have our shower here. You know, it's looking a little dated, but it's clean enough. That's not too bad. And then the toilet over here by the door. So this weird little cubby. It's a weird shape as well, because kind of the bathroom kind of cuts into the room. The room is square or rectangular, but there we go. So into the main room area, we have this kind of little desk with some stools, which is fair enough. We have this big old piece of artwork. They must have known that I am British and they put me in a British room. And the bed itself, it's okay. It's quite firm. I'm not a huge fan of it, but such is life. On the other side, we have a mirror and the TV. And then for once, we have an actual view. Granted, it's a busy, big road, so it could get quite noisy, but quite a nice view of a Berlin street. So quite happy with that. That makes a change for once. It's not just a car park or building site. So there we have it. That's our room. That's the flight done. As always, there will of course be the full length takeoff and landing videos from the flight. I've got some really nice footage, I think, at least from that. I'll also be doing a full review of the Embraer 190 business class offering as a separate video as well. So do make sure to check that out when that drops. That should be quite good if you're interested in that sort of thing and whether it's worth it or not. But I think we're going to wrap it up there because I'm going to go and meet my colleagues for some dinner. And then I think we're going to call it quits for the day. Travel days are exhausting and I haven't got it really in me to do a whole of a lot else. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Going to have some dinner and then just chillax for a while and get some sleep. So thank you very much for watching. Look forward to tomorrow when we will be heading over to Droidcon Berlin. I love it. The kind of holy grail of Droidcons. It's definitely the busiest, definitely the biggest. So let's go check it out tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see you there. As always, if you do enjoy these travel vlogs, please do hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.